Well,
Listen to this shit right here, and you tell me what you think in the comments. But I'm gonna tell you what I think. You listen. This is what I mean by a whole world of a whole bag of crazy. Okay, a whole bucket of stupid.
We go. Beetlejuice, you're first. And here is your question. Spell red.
Red, Lster.
All right. Is that your final answer?
My final answer.
All right, listen to this shit right here, and this is how they all really feel. This is why I do my videos right here. This is what they all really feel and think, guys. And y'all really got, this is really what's out here. This is what is to marry out here. This is what you can expect. Because they're telling you what they want, and nobody's really listening. That's why I say a lot of people ain't gonna make it. A lot of people can't be helped. A lot of these women, you just gonna have to just let them just die alone. They're gonna just get used and abused. Women do not understand what they're asking for when you asking a man to take care of you and pay for your lifestyle, ladies. You're basically saying, because you look a certain way, listen to it. Because you look a certain way, that you deserve certain things, right? What happens when your looks fade? You're also saying that because he makes a certain amount, he's entitled to certain types of women. So that means this, ladies. When your looks fade, he can go and get him another one because he still has the money to do so. You're saying men with a certain amount of money are entitled to do and have as many as they want and do what they want. That's pretty much what the world you created. You've also, by doing that, said when your looks fade that he should get somebody that equally looks good because you don't look good no more. Y'all ain't on an equal playing field if he paying for everything and you not. Okay? Y'all not. All right? And I'm going to say this one more time in this video just to keep the good point, ladies, so you get it. If I'm paying for everything, you got a great job. I'm paying for everything, or I have the nice car and you have a nice car, but you don't want to drive your nice car. And you want to use my nice car because it's nicer than yours, and you don't want to drive your shit because you don't want to put miles because you leasing it or whatever your situation is. But you don't want to use your car. All the gas that's being driven in my car, all the miles being put on my car. But I don't mind driving my car. It's a nice car because I bought it to drive. Why do we give a shit about your car if your car is not going to be used and only my car is going to be used? Translation. If the man is funding your lifestyle and you got a good job and you got your degrees and you ain't putting nothing in, then why would we give a shit about your lifestyle? Your degrees and your job when you ain't helping us with nothing. Why would we care about that? So if the man pays for everything in your lifestyle, he's entitled to whatever he want to do. You can't call no shots with somebody that's paying all the money and you ain't paying shit. All right? Just gonna keep it simple. Your car does not matter if you don't want to use it and you got plenty of them and I got cars and we only want to use my shit. Then why would we care about your shit? See, y'all want us to care about your car when your car ain't even being used. It's not a benefit to me, so why would I care about your car? This is the point I'm making about your good job and your money that you ain't sharing with the man. Translation. He's paying for everything. You ain't wanting to give none of your shit to him in the same way you want him to give it to you. So it's not equal. It's not fair. It's an unfair situation. And the men aren't going for the unfair shit no more. Listen to it. But I'm gonna play this video. I want you to listen to this video and I want you to see how crazy they sound and how some of them need a check. And they are out here on the streets trying to date with this kind of man, and they think that this is an okay thing. Listen to it, guys and ladies, and tell me what you think in the comments. Just listen to it. Here we go.
So we've been dating for a year. I'm just, I'm not seeing anybody else. And so I want to know if you seeing anybody else.
well, I'm not really seeing anybody else. and I'm really feeling you like you've been feeling me. So all of that's been real. However, I have dipped back and forth sometimes with my ex-husband because he does continue to pay my rent and make sure that I'm good. And because he keeps my same lifestyle when we were together, he didn't treat me right. And so he feels a little bit of, guilt, and he continues to take care of me. But in return, he does expect me to give him sometimes. And I do, but I do it because of what I just told you. But I really want to be with you.
Are you done?
No, I really want to be with you, but can you provide for me like this? Can you pay my rent? Or maybe what I could do is move in with you, and then I don't ever have to talk to my ex-husband no more, and I won't ever have to do that anymore. If I could just move in with you, and then we just be together.
Well, you sound like you need me to put you on the track. You don't sound like you need to be in my house. You sound like you want to sell something. So
No,
you a
no, no. What?
salesperson?
Wait,
You're not my girl. You can't be one. You don't like me
huh?
because you just told me you sleeping with your ex,
But I
right?
told you I have no feelings for him. There's nothing going on. Like for me, it's just a matter of maintaining the lifestyle that I've always had. I don't want to even I don't want to sleep with that nigga no more. I want to be with you. I'm in a situation.
Do me a favor. Can you do me a favor? Lose my number and get the hell out of my house. Like, don't ever come around here. No more in your life.
What?
Yeah, don't call me. Please make your head small.
So that's unconditional love? I just
I don't
gave
have
you my
unconditional
honest
love for
truth.
your ass.
I told you what
No.
was going on. You asked me. You never asked me up front if we were exclusive, or I would have told you back then.
Okay, make your head small. Get out my house and lose my number. The reason I'm telling you this,
But you love, but you.
no, I don't know. No, see, I love me. That's the thing. I liked you, but the moment you told me that, I don't want to have anything to do with you. I'm pissed off because I've been sleeping with you and double backing with this dude. So you already got me mad because you put my penis in jeopardy. I don't play like that.
Yeah,
And
but you
so
would have known something was wrong by now, and everything's been good. So I'm telling you now, I will cut him off, and I will block this nigga. But
yeah, no,
I'm gonna have to move in with you, and then we can
no,
just start our life together. What's
no,
wrong with that? If you really love me,
no. I'm blocking you. Is what I'm saying. You don't even need to block him because you're gonna need some money. So don't block him because you're gonna need to double back over there because I'm cutting your ass all the way off right now. And so guess what? I didn't even cut you
so
off.
you
You handed
never
me the
loved
scissors.
me.
I
Then
just used them.
you
Huh?
never did, because there's no way that you can say you love me and you wanted to take things to the next level. And the moment that I'm honest with you and I tell you that this is the only thing that I've been doing, I don't sleep around. I only want to be with you, but I'm only doing this because of that. Like, how you just
Yeah.
gonna end the relationship? What?
And you said you love me, and that's what you're doing. Okay, so I don't know, something wrong with you, but I don't have time to go back and forth with you. So all I'm saying is make your head small, lose my number,
Wow.
and that's all we need. Yeah, wow over there. Go take it over there. Tell your
Wow.
cousin about it. Tell your sister, your aunt. Let them know what I did. Say he cut my ass off, and then tell them why. And if they agree with you, then y'all in the same game.
Wow.
But I'm okay with
Wow
it.
is
Yeah,
all I can say. We had a
yeah. That's
whole
all I can say.
year,
Wow. Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
whole year,
You wasted my
and
whole year.
this is how it. Okay.
Yeah, you wasted it. You wasted my time. Because you made me believe we was exclusive and you was over there, tricking
I didn't
off.
make you believe anything. You should have asked me.
Okay, well now I don't need to ask you shit. Because I don't want to be with you. That's what I'm telling you. Screw you. Yeah, you goofy as hell. Like, why do you think you should told me that? And the type of dude you looking at right now, you know he ain't built
Wow.
like that. You should have known me within a year. You should have known that once I tell him this, he gonna cut my ass off that second. If you know me, it took a year for you to figure this out. You didn't know I was gonna cut you off in a year. You thought I was gonna still be with you. Oh hell no. And so at the end of the day, man, love yourself. Like I said, I'm gonna wrap this up because it's an hour. And so that role play wouldn't last long because right away, the moment that you told me that, it's the end. And so that's only
Wow.
works on men that don't have love for self. That's all it is. If you don't love yourself, man, you'll let a lot of goofy shit like that go. If you love yourself, it's a joke. It's funny. It's like he like, you serious? Because I think you would have to be playing with me to say that. Knowing who I am, you got to know that I just rather would be by myself. I ain't that pressed. So
All I could say is wow. Wow. Did you hear the shit she's saying? Did you hear her brain when she was talking? I heard her brain, bro. Her brain. That shit sounded crazy as fuck. And she meant every word of it. And trust me, it's very real. She meant every word of it. And now if you think about it, that's what they're all saying.
You know, some people open their mouths and words come out like they were assembled in a back alley by 3 raccoons and a busted fucking typewriter. Like, do you think before you speak, or did you just take the first 3 fucking brain cells you found and shoved it into a sentence? I'm not saying I haven't done this before, but some of you guys talk like you're trying to speedrun stupidity. Like, no checkpoints, no breaks, you guys just want to go straight to the point. You want to look as
dumb as possible.
The worst part isn't about what's being said.
It's about the fact that you said it with confidence.
You just said the dumbest thing I probably heard today, and I know you meant it just by the way that you said it. I have to physically reset my brain after I'm done talking to you because I was lagging that entire conversation. My brain is fucking cooked. And then afterwards, you're like, damn, these people can operate motor vehicles and vote for shit going on in our country.
How?
Why are you able to do all that, okay, when you just treated the conversation like it was a fucking demolition derby? You didn't accidentally say that. You built it. You let it marinate overnight, preheated the oven to 450,
and then let it sit for 15 minutes, served it like it was gourmet.
Half of me is wondering how you made it this far in life. The other half of me is wondering, why hasn't anyone said anything to you prior to this?
They will go sleep behind your back for a lifestyle. She don't know the meaning of relationship. She don't know the meaning of loyalty, of communication, of honesty. She said when he didn't ask her, he ain't supposed to ask you. Who the hell is you? You supposed to been honest with the man. If he'd have went out there and did that shit, you'd have a big problem with it. She is only looking at her side of it from a selfish point of view. Not looking at how this will affect the other person and not even putting herself in the other person's shoes. She's a horrible person. And this woman is looking at him like he wrong. Wait a minute, I gotta reboot my brain. Bro. This is the dumbest shit I ever heard come out of her mouth. Dumb as shit. This is dumb.
Here we go. Beetlejuice, you're first. And here is your question. Spell red.
Red. L-S-T-E-R.
All right. Is that your final answer?
My final answer.
All right. Gary, you go. Spell red.
I-E-D.
That's correct. All right. You have two right, and Beetlejuice, you have none right. But it's only 2-0. You could come back.
I could come back with
All
anytime.
right, let's go to our third question. Spell red.
Spell red?
Yeah.
L-A-E-T-E-R-D.
Close, but not right.
Wrong and dumb. She said, this is unconditional love you got for me. Girl, don't you understand that we not emotional creatures like that? The love stopped the minute you told him that. If he would have caught you, the love would have stopped. It would have still lingered and hurt him because he had feelings for you. But the love would have stopped. And dude, I got to do it. This girl is every bit of a 5. She is every bit of a 5. She's an average looking chick. And even with her makeup, she don't even look cute with her makeup. She looks like a nice, decent looking lady, but an average looking. And average ain't bad looking. It just ain't pretty. It just ain't bad. It just ain't beautiful. It just ain't gorgeous. She's just a average looking chick. She's a pretty, decent looking lady. And she has the nerves to treat him like that. And she an average looking chick. Like it's so much out there for her. So she went back and slept with her ex. And did you hear the shit she said? See, ladies, this is the stuff that will get you killed. I'm going to tell you why. You heard what he said. He said, I've been double backing with you, with your ex, because we both sleeping with you unprotected, right? And she said, listen to her response. Because that could have been AIDS, that could have been anything. She don't know what her ex is doing. He's sleeping with somebody else because she ain't his chick. So a whole bunch of people sleeping with a whole bunch of people and bringing it back over to you. And because she want her lifestyle, she willing to put her life in jeopardy for that little bit of chump change ass cash that ain't going to change her life one bit. just because she want to keep a lifestyle, she will fuck him behind you. So she been fucking 2 men for a whole year, and probably more than that. But she think I would agree and say I would give her the benefit of the doubt, and I would say she's been sleeping with just these 2 men, and to her that's being faithful. That's how, listen to what she's saying. That's how she sees it. She sees this as faithful. I haven't really been doing it. Listen to what she used, her words. Listen to her words. I haven't really been doing anything for a year, but sleeping with my ex-husband because he maintains my lifestyle. And of course, ain't no man gonna maintain your lifestyle or help you with shit if he ain't getting no ass. So what is she telling her ex-husband when she's sleeping with him? She definitely ain't telling him that she's sleeping with this other guy. Because if the ex-husband knows she was sleeping with another dude and she told him that this other dude beat me down in the room too, he wouldn't pay her bills either. He would quit. This is what you ladies do not know. This is what you ladies do not know about us men. Now, if he tore up looking, and he below average looking, tore up body, he really can't get it, he'll definitely give you some money and help you out because he gotta do that. Those are the guys that pay to play to me. I'm just gonna keep it 100. This guy was breaking her down. The other guy was breaking her off from breaking her down, and she is sleeping with 2 men and thinks she been being faithful. In her brain, something's wrong. And he said it, something wrong with you. And what he meant was exactly what I'm saying, ladies. Mentally, this is crazy shit that you're talking. It makes no sense. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Men ain't gonna have no understanding for this. This ain't normal. This shit is crazy. This is some shit you throw in a padded room and throw medication, make them take medication every day because their brain ain't right. This is what we mean by you need counseling. You talking foolishness, craziness. You supposed to be in a relationship, which means for better or worse. So you supposed to be with that person, be faithful to that person. He been sitting there being with her, just her, and she over here banging the other dude while he working and doing everything and taking her out and doing shit. She getting 2 men to do stuff for her. Because he was doing shit for her. He with her for a whole year, taking her to places, driving his gas. She wasted his time. And when he said, you wasted my time, that's what he mean, ladies. And to you, helpful, if you didn't know, this is what he mean. He been putting his time and energy into dealing with her, talking to her, everything with her. That's what he mean by you wasted his time. Because he would have made a different decision had he have known she was sleeping with the other guy. Now let's walk down that road, ladies. Because I try to educate y'all with the knowledge and understanding of how men think so y'all can stop doing this dumb shit. And then she looking at him. At the end of this conversation, she looking at him like it's something wrong with him. Because he leaving her just like that. This is her brain. Listen, this is her brain. She thinks something wrong with him. And there's something wrong with her. In his mindset, he's saying this bitch is out her mind and she a hoe. She is out of her damn mind. That's what he's saying. And in her mind, he crazy. He didn't really love me. He loved me just because I told him I did this. He should have been understanding of my situation. No, the fuck he shouldn't have. Oh, no, he shouldn't have. Ain't no man gonna be understanding to this shit, ladies. Listen to me. If you got a man that paying your bill, he could be out of shape. He ain't gonna pay your bills no more the way he was doing it if he see that you sleeping with somebody else. He can think it, but if he find out you really doing it, all the shit gonna change that day. Ain't gonna be no other way it gonna change that day. If a man that's above average or average find out, you're dumb. That day, right there. And he meant every word of it. He said, don't come around my house no more. He said, don't come around my house no more. He said, nah, you don't come around here, lose my number. She's in complete shock. Because to her, in her brain, let's go back to her brain again, she's being honest with him. That's what she thinks. You've been lying to the guy, withholding from the guy the whole year. Because withholding is lying, ladies. If you didn't know it, withholding. If you withhold that you've been over here doing some strange things for a little piece of change, doing some wild things for a little piece of change, then you lying to him. Because he's under a different pretense and you sneaking and doing it. That's how you know it's lying. Because you got to sneak and do it. You ain't doing it in his face. She been speaking to her ex to sleep with him. Listen to what's been taking place that we don't get into. Guys, this is for you. She been talking to him behind this one back. She been sneaking off seeing him behind this one back. She been sucking and blowing him behind this one back. If he busted in her face and her mouth, she coming over kissing him. He has no clue. This is what'll get you hurt, ladies. See, me and y'all don't look at all this. Y'all just look at it and say she a hoe, but you don't look at what she been doing. And a lot of y'all can't even take what she been doing. I would have got all the information out of her just to have it. Just to see just how low she's went. Just what exactly has been going on. When was you doing it? If you're going to be honest with me to this degree, to tell me everything. Might as well. We already here. Tell me everything else. You could be a complete honest with me. I could keep talking to you. Now, it ain't going to be the same. Because I ain't going to have no feelings like that no more. I'll just beat it down and going on too. But I'm not going to keep no lifestyle going. Did you hear what she had the nerves enough to tell him? She said, I don't really want to be with that nigga. I don't got no feelings for him. Ladies and heifer, listen. If you continue to go back and sleep and he was your ex, you do got feelings for him. Because when you keep going back and doing it, it's something you like about it. You ain't just doing it to do it. You ain't just doing it for the money. You doing it because of the feeling and emotions that's into it, because he's your ex. And he's still beating it down. So he's on with somebody else and he's still thinking he beating it down. And she just probably dating and going out, but ain't nobody really there. And in real reality, she got a whole man in a whole relationship and letting this other dude beat her down. And this is the thinking of the modern black woman today. This is the modern black women in their mindset today. Ladies who do their jobs right and don't cheat, you're faithful. This is what makes y'all get put in the pile. This is what makes all y'all look bad, because the majority of the women think this way. The majority of the women are doing exactly what she's doing. The majority of the women will throw away their marriage for a little piece of change. For a little piece of change, because it ain't going to be nothing life changing that make you rich and you drive off into the sunset. It's just allow you to do a few extra things, buy a couple of extra things that you could have saved your own money up and waited a little more time and bought it yourself. Or came to that man and backed that man and said, hey, baby, I want to get this. I need your help. Would you help me get it? I've been helping you with this. Would you? And then he would do it. Y'all just don't want to do that. Y'all don't want to wait. Y'all want it now. So now, listen to that conversation and think about it carefully. This lady just told him this shit in his face. And she act like it just was no problem. Like everything was wrong with what he said. And this is what I keep telling my cousins and them. I said a lot of the black women are gone, bro. Ain't nobody home. I say, there was a lady. I got to throw this piece in there. I'm going to try to find the video. Because now this got me wanting to bring that video up. It was a lady and it was a guy. And he was coming and he came in the truck. Pick up. It looked like it was an Escalade. The car don't really matter, but listen to it. So the guy was working, and he had cameras in his house, and I guess he had just not been looking at the cameras. He decides he needs to check the cameras for her, probably because she was doing something, her behavior was funny, and he wanted to know. This guy right here probably asking because he been noticing some things about her behavior, and he needed to ask. Because if he knew, he wouldn't have asked. So he obviously saw something wrong with something she was doing or the way she was acting, and he wanted to see if she would tell him the truth. I commend her on finally telling him the truth, but she didn't really tell him the truth. She lied the whole year. Because if he would have known that, he would have never talked to her. So she had to lie to him to get him to talk to her. We'll come back to this, but let me tell you a story that's identical to this. Now I'm gonna get the video and I'm gonna do a commentary on that one too. The man picks the lady up from work. The lady get in the car and she leans over and tries to kiss the man. The man pulled back and say, oh, no. I ain't kissing you. And she said, what's wrong? Why you won't kiss me? Why you want this? Why you want that? And he said, you been sucking dick dick in my house. You suck 5 different niggas' dicks in my house. I looked at the camera. She said, you spied. Listen to her conversation. When he approached her about what she actually did, Listen to her conversation and tell me if it's different. She say, you spying on me? You got trust issues? You don't trust me? This can't work if you don't trust me. Can't work, bitch. It been can't work. It's over. You sucking dick. It's over when you started sucking dick. It's over for you. What you talking about? He's spying on you. That's irrelevant. You cheating on him in his house. He said, you bringing men into my house, sucking niggas' dicks in my house while I'm at work? Different dudes. The dudes she sucking don't even know she sucking other dudes' dicks. But they getting her to suck their dick and they ain't trying to hook up with her no other kind of way. And they ain't paying shit for it. This dude got her living in a nice house, his house. He got her in his home, living in his house. And she returned to repay him. She sucking other niggas' dicks. And the conversation is the same as this one. And this is my point to the men. All of them think this way. The majority of them think this way. This is why they will never get married. This is why you ladies will never get married. And this is why y'all are single right now. Nobody wants to deal with this dumb, stupid ass way of thinking. This dumb, stupid way of thinking. Nobody wants to deal with it. Ain't nobody gonna deal with it. Y'all are asking for money. So ladies, let me explain the future of this woman and the many like her who think this way. Let me tell you what's going to happen over the next few years. It's already been started. It's going to get worse. Listen to it. If our country turns to a third world country, which it is working on being, you guys going to be selling ass for a living. Ain't no man going to do nothing without getting something in return. You see what's happening in that third world country? This shit going to be way worse than that. Because this is America and everybody doesn't develop a spoiled lifestyle that's going to be abruptly and immediately changed. So listen to what I'm finna tell y'all. Because y'all finna go through it, because this is the reason why. Y'all chose it. And when you say, well, we didn't choose, yeah, you did, because you started making it about money. And when you did that, you should have looked at, your looks gonna fade, the younger bitches gonna come in, they gonna have the looks you had, and the man with the money gonna go get her, because y'all done trained all of them to go after the money, which then makes the man of value with the money of value. So any man that got the money, he can just go he can get some ass, don't matter what he look like. Because of y'all and what y'all chose to do. So you did make this for yourself. You caused this on yourself. And ain't no God coming to save you. Because you're not living by God. You're living by you. Therefore, you have to pay the consequences of your actions and decisions that you have made. No God is going to save you for who he be saving you from exactly. The bad men that's treating you like the hoe that you are. That's fucking you because you charging him. The man that left you at the restaurant and didn't pay the bill, didn't pay your bill because you tried to get over on him, God gonna punish him and not you. The man that pulled off in his car and left you because you brought you and your kids or your friends to the restaurant and tried to get over on him and use him up, and he just wasn't stupid. So God gonna pay that guy back for leaving you there for trying to get over on him, but he not gonna do nothing to you for trying to get over and do this guy wrong. Y'all ladies don't know God if that's what you think. You are not with God. That's why I make my videos. Because I'm telling you, you're not with God. God is not in support of anything you doing. Ain't nothing you doing holy. Ain't nothing you doing is of God. Because he don't represent this slutty way of thinking. This cesspool way of living and thinking. This prostitution shit that you doing. Because that's exactly what it is. I don't care. It's the same shit to me. And to all the men, it's the same. Because that's why the men don't want to date you. So here's the future. He come over, he cut your grass, or he come over and help you with a bill. He wants some head and some ass for that. You're going to have to give it up. Oh, yeah, you going to give it up, or you ain't going to you're going to lose whatever, or what, your shit going to stay there. Any man that come to do anything going to want something in return. That's the future y'all pushed and push it into existence. That's what's going to happen. And y'all going to be used for what y'all are. Y'all not going to be married. Y'all are not going to get serious relationships from the men. Because all y'all turning to hoes, the majority of y'all. Unfortunately, good women, you are caught in this power because you sat back and you didn't say nothing to these women until it started getting out of hand for you. Till all the men started doing this and looking at you and putting you in that category because you dress like them, walk like them, talk like them, and share their complexion. All the women who choose to do this, as men, we ain't got time to sort through y'all. It's too many of y'all. Who's going to sit there and try to go through y'all with them bad attitudes on top of them? And then he already got a hard life to deal with and got a whole bunch he got to do in his day. He not finna sit. Nobody finna sit there and go through that shit with you. You're not that special. You only become special to the man if you get with him. Let me also say something in this video that needs to be said that I done said in other videos. So if you want to know, go check out my other videos, husband and boyfriend, because this is just all this got to do with that. She's asking a boyfriend to do the job of a husband, and he ain't her husband. He is just her boyfriend. Let me explain. See, her ex-husband was paying her bills and keeping her afloat. Now, by the words she used, she just told that the ex-husband was paying all the bills because he had gave her a certain lifestyle, and she said he wasn't taking care of her, so she didn't even respect that nigga. And look at how she talking about the guy that paid all the bills and still paying all the bills. Now, the only reason the other guy paying all the bills is because he think she ain't really sleeping with nobody, because that's what she telling him. Well, I was speaking to people, but I ain't serious with nobody. I ain't sleeping with nobody. That's what she telling him. And you know she telling him that before you ladies say, oh, that ain't, you don't know she tell. Yeah, I do, because he paying her bills and she's sitting there telling him all this other shit to get him to pay her bills. Ladies, this is how us as men know, because as a man, we can easily put ourselves in his shoes. I ain't gonna be taking care of a woman I was with, used to be with, and keeping her lifestyle going if we ain't together unless she give me something for it. And if I know that she giving my stuff away to another guy, I'm not paying her bills no more. That other guy, that's his job. And it ain't his job because he just a boyfriend. So she need to get her another husband. And guess what? She not going to get one. Now, let's jump over to this guy's side, because this is easy for me to show you through these two guys. The husband and the boyfriend. Listen to it. In the job of both. The boyfriend is not paying all her bills because she said, listen to it, I'm using her words. She said, if you could keep my lifestyle up, I'm willing to come and move in with you. Like she bringing him a prize. She bringing this nigga baggage. She bringing this nigga bills. She bringing this dude a problem. And what did the dude tell her? I'd rather be by myself. You ain't coming over here no more, because he don't want to share. Ladies, as men, we don't want to share with no other men. To him right now, she's disgusted. And she don't understand that because she sees love and the emotion between the sex. We experience that, but we also have logic and common sense. And once we hear the truth, we don't want to fuck with you no more. Especially if you didn't come to tell us on your own. He had to ask her. And he done asked her throughout the year. She just ain't told him. Oh, what you was doing? Oh, no, I was just here chilling. She was over there sucking some dick and getting bust up. Oh, I was at work all day. What you did today? Oh, I was just here at the house chilling. She was sucking some dick and getting bust up. She was getting put in a choke slam, spit in the face, all kind of disgusting, degrading shit, because he ain't with her no more. So the ex-husband ain't looking at her as his queen. He beating her down in that room and doing the worst he could do to her, because he ain't going back to her, right? Listen to it. In her mind, she think he still love her. Now, he do still care about her because he don't think she's sleeping with nobody. Key words. He does not know that she's sleeping with anyone. She's lying to both men. Because when the ex-husband say, hey, I want to come by tomorrow, can you come by? If she's with the other guy, she's going to say, oh, well, I ain't going to be able to do it tomorrow because I got to work. I got to hang out with the guy. I got to do this for my people. So I whatever lie she making up, I ain't going to be able to do it tomorrow because I got to work. I got this to do. So I'm doing some extra shit because I got to pay these bills. So then he's like, all right, I can do it on Thursday. So he's like, all right, so Thursday it is. So they scheduling shit. She premeditating shit. Because she's over here getting towed up by this guy, by her boyfriend, her ex guy, her boyfriend. She getting towed up by her boyfriend. So she leaves from getting chokeslammed and hacksaw Jim Duggan from him, and she goes over to spit face and choke over here with him. This is why we don't want you guys. This is why we don't want to deal with you guys. This is why we don't want women who done been with a bunch of men. To us, it's disgusting. If he, and think about it, he kissing her. This is girlfriend. He trusts her. He kissing her. She sucking this one's dick. He ain't going into all this. He ain't even thinking about this part. He just thinking about her getting banged by the other guy. He ain't looking at the, because let me tell you something. It take a strong mind, because if he looked at everything, he'll probably want to kill her. He'll probably want to kill her. He'll hate her fucking guts, because when he started putting in all together and looking at what he doing to her and thinking about where she came from, this is why, guys, you always want to know where the woman came from and what the relationship was like, how often she slept with the other guy, what their relationship was like when they started talking shit about those men. I asked a lot of important questions that later is going to tell me the real truth. If they got pictures of the dude, I want to see what he looked like. Because I can tell a lot just from the looks. I can tell where a lot of them don't want to show you nothing because they done had them jigaboo niggas. Niggas that toe up. He was a great provider. He went to, because he probably looked like a yuck sandwich. Didn't take care of himself. Then she want to go upgrade and get a better looking guy. And then the better looking guy got money and she think that the boyfriend supposed to do the job of a husband. I don't know how many videos I done seen even some Spanish women say that, because to me they follow the black women. And everybody that follow the black women gonna get the results of the black women, which is no results. They ain't getting no husbands. They not marriage material, the majority of them. Not talking to all of y'all, the majority of y'all. When I talk, it's to the majority. I salute the good ones, but this is trash. This is garbage. This is basura. To my Spanish community, this is basura right here. Okay? She is horrible, bro. It's horrible. And she, in her mind, cannot understand what's wrong with him. Now, she don't really feel as bad. She really wanted to be with him. She really want to be in a relationship with him. She like how he looked, because he probably looked better than her ex. And he treating her right and treating her good, but that wasn't enough for her. Can't never satisfy these heifers. So because she needed more, she kept on sleeping with her ex. So she been sleeping with a bunch of people, her ex. And I'm going to tell you something. There's a lot of them out here like that. I've met them. I've dealt with them. There's a lot of them out, and her odor ain't going to be up to par because she's sleeping with multiple men. Her odor not going to be up to par, but she thinks she is. A lot of y'all think y'all can live and sleep with all these men and still keep clean, and you think you clean because you can't smell yourself, but the men can smell you. And when your odor go from good to bad, and it never really was like that, and then it started being like that, that's you doing something. You either not cleaning yourself properly, or you wearing clothes that's too tight and you can't breathe down there, because that'll cause yeast infections and bad smells and odors, ladies, if you didn't know. And I got an OBGYN for a doctor who delivered babies. And he's my personal doctor. Because he's one of my, he's like a father to me, raised me, the old white Jewish guy. So listen to me, trust me, I know all this shit. You ain't finna slide by with me on none of that shit. Or you sleeping with somebody else. But when you start sleeping with somebody else, your odor change. You can't sleep with a bunch of men and your odor stay. You can make it smell good, but the minute that they going up in there and you get to getting wet and that wetness start coming down that shaft and hit that air, it's going to give off an odor for all the shit that's up in you. Also, ladies, did you know that when a woman sleeps with a man, she keeps the DNA of all the men she slept with? A lot of you guys probably didn't know that, and a lot of you ladies didn't know that. And guess what? I'm going to throw this in here so you can see it for yourself.
Why women's body count matters biologically. I'm a neuroscientist. Let me explain. Studies show that women absorb and retain the DNA of every man they've been with via sperm. This foreign DNA has been found in the brain, organs, and reproductive system, but nobody talks about the consequences. And that DNA isn't just stored, it's used in creating future children. A woman's past men leave a permanent biological imprint.
Making shit up.
Ever wonder why some kids resemble an ex more than their father? This is usually why. While the father provides most of the DNA, genetic material from past men is also used. And it's not just looks. Physical and mental disorders can be passed down as well. The more men a woman has been with, the higher the risk of negative mutations in her future children. So ladies, your past doesn't disappear. Every man leaves a mark on your body and your future children. And fellas, think twice before having a child with a woman who's been with too many men.
Yeah, I can't
because
be
you
like
won't be the
men.
only one shaping that child. Disturbing? Alarming? Let me know in the
So
comments.
you can see it for yourself. So you know that I ain't just telling you some shit. Science have already proven it. That women, when you sleep with multiple men, you take the DNA of all the men you sleep with. And guess what your body does with the extra DNA when you get a baby? It takes that DNA and uses it towards the other man baby. So the baby can come out being his baby, but looking just like your ex that you've been sleeping with, because you still sleeping with him. And he can have the looks of the ex, but be this guy's baby because of all the DNA in her body from the ex, and her body is storing it. So her body got nothing else it could do with it, so it uses it towards the baby. That's what the body does with it. I'm prove you. I'm gonna give you receipts. I'm not just gonna tell you this. I'm gonna show it to you. So you cannot come to me with that dumb shit, because when you go look it up, it is very true. And it's a lot of stuff, like I said, guys, we did not know about the women and their bodies, and science is proving a whole bunch of shit now because we're way more advanced. And the women this is just the reason why you can't have a woman that's sleeping with multiple partners. And ladies, when you do that, no man is gonna want you. No man is gonna want you. I remember I was looking at like an 8-minute clip of a porn, and I wanted to show it to a lady I was talking to at the time, Spanish. She only had a couple partners in her life that she claimed, okay? Said she had 3 other men before me, right? She was married most of her life. So her friend girls was calling her lame. And she thought, they told her that men don't like women who had very few sexual partners. Men like women who done had a lot of sexual partners and have more experience. And all them women, when she came to me with that shit, I say, all those women, they're single. She said, yeah. I say, all those women gonna stay single. I say, men don't like that shit. That ain't true. You better stop listening to them lying ass women. Them women don't know shit about no men. They suck it dick and think because that guy that they sucking his dick, he like that shit, that, you know, they doing a good job. Well, what he really interpreting is she done sucked a whole bunch of dick. That's why he don't want to date her. And she's so dumb, she can't figure that shit out. She think because he keep coming around getting that good pipe, that good slob on the knob, that she doing a great job. He likes the way you suck his dick, but he don't like you enough to date you because you suck so many dicks. I'm going to give you the fucking breakdown. I'm going to translate it for you so you could get it. So you understand the men that you sleeping with versus the men that want to date you, because you ladies are fucking gone, bro. Y'all not here. You guys are fucking stupid.
Here we go. Beetlejuice, you're first. And here is your question. Spell red.
Red. L-S-T-E-R.
All right. Is that your final answer?
My final answer.
All right. All right. Gary, you go. Spell red.
R-E-D.
That's correct. All right. All right. You have two right. And Beetlejuice, you have none right. But it's only 2-0. You could come back.
I could come back with
All
anytime.
right. Let's go to our third question. Spell red.
Spell red.
Yeah.
L-A-E-T-E-R-D.
Close, but not right. Go.
And backwards and wrong. The guy is coming around. He like the way you sucking his dick. So that he was dating you. You sucking his dick. Then the ex before him liked the way you was sucking his dick. So he coming around and he getting some of that when he can. The new guy comes in and you say, well, he gonna like it too. That's great. But all these guys only see you as a hoe. Because for you to suck dick real good and be expert at it, that means you done sucked a whole bunch of dicks. That's how our mind interpret it. That's how we think. All of us. This is how we see it. Only the lame guys don't get it. The out of shape dude, the dude that don't never go nowhere, the average dude that don't live that lifestyle, they see that as, man, oh man, you're the bomb. But y'all don't want those guys. Y'all want the above average men who done the work or got the body or got the money and the body. Y'all want the guy with the money. Y'all want it all. And the men who got the money and shit didn't get the money being stupid. And men who got the bodies done had plenty of experience with women. So they ain't stupid. So you coming to the wrong guy with that shit trying to get over. You coming to the wrong guy with that shit trying to get over. We are looking at this and we're saying, now listen to this. I bet you they don't kiss her. They don't drink behind her. They don't eat behind her. I bet you they don't. And see, she don't understand that. Oh, why would he want to kiss you? And you, so listen to the story. I told her, I say, you need to start listening to them friends single, and they single for a reason, and they don't understand men. Because if they understood men, they would understand what was going on. They wouldn't tell you that. I said, a man wants a woman who hasn't had a lot of sexual partners, not a woman who has had sexual partners. And so I played a 8-minute porno clip. I saw it, and I was like, let me show this to her and see how her brain interprets this, what she thinks. And I want to see if she going to pick up on what's going on. Now, in the clip, it was a Spanish woman, beautiful. I had to find one for her, right? And then it was 2 men, decent shape. The Spanish lady was giving the both men head, and they were banging her up. But no man kissed her. She was beautiful. No man kissed her. Both men just got the head and just beat her down and just did their thing, right? And she saw the video, and she said, why they ain't kissing her? And I said, we don't kiss hoes. And she said, I don't understand. I say, she's sucking both guys' dick. Why would a guy kiss her? And she just took this guy's dick out of her mouth. Why would we do that? I say, why would we do that if that is the case? If she just got through sucking his penis, why would he kiss her? Why? None of us would agree with that, okay? None of us would agree with that. None of us would agree with that, okay? So she couldn't understand it. I say, we don't kiss hoes. I say, so then this is what I had to do, because her brain still wouldn't. This is why I explain things, guys. A lot of you guys say, why even explain it? Just let them be. They stupid. They don't need to get it. Just going on. No. I'm fascinated with brains, and I like to turn the light bulb on because I like to make them understand us. So then see if their brain can come to our level. So I explained it to her, and this is how I did it for her to understand it, because she didn't understand it. That's what I told her. I say, imagine this. Imagine I went out and I licked every girl cootie, and I licked every girl booty and sucked their toes. And I did this to 4 or 5 girls. Then I came over to you and give you a kiss. What you want to kiss? She said, hell no. I say, that's the way we see y'all. And she say, oh, now I understand. I say, okay, so why would we want somebody like that? Now, even though she got that concept, she still didn't get the concept of you can't be talking to all these dudes. You can't be listening to your friends. She still went back to talking to her friends, and still went back to listening to some of the other stuff they were saying. So it was like that point was made, but then she still wasn't getting the concept of you can't just go talk with other people, other men, and we gonna be cool with that. She was thinking she could go talk to people she used to deal with and get stuff out of them, get them to do stuff for her, and say, well, I got it done. I didn't have to come to you for it. Then didn't understand why I didn't even want to deal with her like that. Wouldn't go further and wouldn't be more serious because of that shit she was doing. And this is what I was saying. So they're on another planet from us, guys. I'm sorry, but they are. And you listen to this story, this lady sounds crazy as shit. A whole bag of worms crazy. Okay? Stupid crazy. She sound like a whole bunch of drama and bag of crazy. I mean, listen to her conversation. She believes this stuff. That's why I say they need medication. She really, in her mind, believes that what she did really wasn't no big deal because it was her ex. She don't see it. And he sees it as this lady done lost her damn man, and she don't understand and see that what she did is horrible and wrong, and nobody should date a woman like that. She don't understand that. She don't get it. He get it. Now, who's right? He is. Who's lost? She is. She lost. She lost and she wrong. And she's not loyal. She's not translation. I'm gonna make sure I break this down. She's not girlfriend material or wife material. So then where she is, recreational use only. But this goes back to what I was saying in the relationship. Ladies, you need to understand this because this applies to you. This is very important also. The ex-husband still had a feeling, but he's seeing her as recreational use only because he done moved on, right? The new guy that's dating her, he saw her as a girlfriend and she betrayed him. So now he don't want her as recreational use only because he don't want to share with no other man. Did you hear what he said? I've been double backing with him and I ain't want to double back with him. He don't want to share. Ladies, men are territorial. They don't want to share with other men. So now listen to his point of view and understand what's going on. He said to her, he don't see her as a girlfriend. It's over. That means she was barely girlfriend. She was girlfriend material to him, but she not wife material to him. If he had to deal with her in any kind of way, ladies, this is for you. If he had to deal with her in any kind of way, if he chose and went beyond this point, it would be recreational use only. He not gonna pay your bills, ladies, because now you a hoe. He sees you as a hoe. He don't see you as a special woman. He don't see you as a special lady. Man that does all these things for you only does it because he sees you in a high standard as special. Her ex-husband thinks she's still giving it to him and she fucking another guy and she lying to the ex-husband to go sleep with to be with her actual man. And then she lying to her actual man about what she doing when she over with her ex-husband. So to sit and say that she didn't lie to him for a year, ladies, you're a damn lie. She did lie to him. Because to be able to juggle those two men, she had to tell some lies. Because somewhere along the line, they're going to cross. Her time with him and her time with the other one going to cross. And she had to make up lies. And they both asking her what she doing. And she telling both of them niggas she ain't doing shit. When she sucking dick on both sides and getting banged and tore up on both sides. And she an average looking woman. So she shouldn't even be trying to get over on nobody. She should be glad to even get a man. Ladies, this is why you don't get married. This is why you don't get a relationship. This is why men are not going to date you in the future. This is why they're going to treat you as hoes. Because you're coming off as one. You can't say you ain't a prostitute when you asking a nigga to pay your bills. You can't say he shouldn't treat you like shit and not care when you asking him for money. Romantic and money do not go in the same situation. Ladies who don't know that. I had a lady come to me not long ago talking about, I want a man like you that could give me romantic and financial relationship. I ain't getting you. I say, how do we get those two? She said, well, took her a while to respond back. And she responded back. She said, you can have those two. You can have romantic and financial. I said, no, you can't, because she couldn't even explain that dumb shit she said. All of them are fucking stupid.
Here we go. Beetlejuice, you're first. And here is your question. Spell red.
Red. L-S-T-E-R.
All right. Is that your final answer?
My final answer.
And she couldn't even explain that shit. When I came back to her, I said, there is no financial and romantic. If you come to any man talking about financial and he doing something for you, you gonna do something for him. Ain't no man finna pay your bills and see you in a romantic way when you asking him for money. So get the hell out of here with that dumb shit you came in here on. That dumb bus you came in on, you rolled the hell up out of here with that shit.
Timmy, you just got hired on as Ridgemark Middle School's first ever bus driver with Down syndrome. How does it feel?
It feels really good. Feels really good. I like driving. Kids can be safe with me. I practice a lot. And it's a really big bus.
It sure is. Congratulations.
A few moments later.
Good evening. I'm standing outside Ridgemark Middle School where, yes, that is a full-size school bus jammed into the second story of the building behind me. Authorities say the driver, 28-year-old Timmy Reynolds, somehow managed to get the bus up an embankment and through a classroom.
Ain't nobody finna hear that shit or see that shit or deal with that shit. You on your own with that dumb shit. Ladies, all this leads to is you having to go to this guy and that guy and this guy and that guy to get one thing accomplished. And once those men find out that you dealing with other men, they not gonna do it either. They gonna see you as a hoe, pay you like one, do what they do to one. We don't care about those type of women. Ladies, let me make this clear. We don't care about those type of women. We don't. We don't care about those type of women. So I want to make it clear. If we gonna drop some money on you and we ain't dating you, it's just to hit it and go on about our business. We ain't trying to date you and be serious. Because what you're basically telling us, if we were to date you, future thinking is men. If we were to date you, this is how our mind gonna view it. She's a bill. And she's asking for shit. I mean, she gonna start asking for more shit. And I don't want a relationship with a woman like that. But the head and the booty is good. So I'll just go ahead and just drop this on her and do my thing going on until I find somebody else that I can actually date. That's how that's exactly what we're thinking. If you don't believe me, ask the men and let the men tell you. Because you can see in their actions what it really is. So that's what I'm going to say to you. That's what I'm going to say about this, because that's what this is. Ladies, if you're coming in there talking about a lifestyle, you're already going to be frowned upon. You're already going to be lost a lot of cool points when you did that. And you're probably not going to get a relationship because you're trying to bring financial into it. She got a job. She wants to live above her means. So she's willing to go over here just to get another guy to pay her bills. But she could pay her own bills. And she trying to get another guy to pay her bills. So she willing to get her ass up instead of her getting off her ass and using her own money. She want to go over here and do that. There's so many ways you can look through something and see what's going on, guys, if you want to know. So this guy, he found out. And now you heard it. And now you see. And it ain't just her. Like I said, it's a bunch of them like this. But this is a bunch of bag of stupid. Okay? A bunch of bag of stupid. And in her mind right now, she thinking, wow, this guy didn't care nothing about me. He didn't love me because he just let me go over this. And to what she don't realize is she gave everything away of value that was valuable to that man. To us ladies, we value on you your bodies and your womb. A man values your body and your womb when he is dating you, or when you're married to him, or when you're dealing with him. When you get that away to another man, that's just like saying, I'm going to take this food that I just made you, your plate, and I'm going to pass your plate to these 6 other guys. 1 other guy, 2 other guys. It don't matter to us. It's another guy. And then you going to let those guys eat off that plate and then give it back to me or to us. We don't want that shit. I don't want that shit. That shit's disgusting. That's how we view you. That's how he viewing her for what she did. So he ain't going to even see her as recreational use only. He going to even want her for that because he was in a relationship with her and he had feelings for her. Now he just sees her as a hoe and a disloyal one at that, and a lying hoe at that. So he now don't want nothing to do with her. He don't want the booty. He don't want none of it. It was, even if it was good, he don't want it. Ladies, I'm trying to get you to understand the mindset of the 2 men because she lying to both. The other guy only paying the bills and doing what he doing because he thinks she ain't sleeping with nobody. That's why he paying the bills and doing what he doing. He think his ex-wife just can't find nobody. And if she cheating on him, if she cheating on her man presently with her ex-husband, she was cheating on her ex-husband with other guys too. Because she said he would treat her bad. So in her mindset, this is why you got to ask all these questions and go through this with them. Because you need to see the mindset. Because if her thinking is, I could go sleep with somebody if my bill's down and he willing to pay my bills, and that ain't really cheating if I'm sleeping with one guy. Wouldn't you want to know that before you start dating them guys? Don't you think that's important to know? This guy done gave a whole year of his life because he didn't really go sit down and really ask some questions. Because listen to what she said. He didn't ask her. Now, he asked her in so many ways. But because he trusted her, he didn't feel he needed to come at her like that. Because she made herself his lady and she's dating him. So he thinking a relationship is being honest and being loyal and being with one person. But in her mind, I ain't really cheating if I go back to my ex and he paying my bill and keep my life afloat. I done ran across and dealt with women who were doing this very thing and found out later down the road that they were doing. But their behaviors, I saw things. But I have met women that this is what they do. But when I got past it and seen it, and then met other ones that were doing it, I just used them as recreational use only too. I did not want to date them. They weren't girlfriend material. And they would sit there and think that they were, and they weren't. And they didn't ask me. I didn't tell them they weren't girlfriend material. I just wouldn't date them. I just hit it and quit it. Beat it and repeat it. And went on about my business. But if I saw that they were doing multiple men, I wouldn't even touch them at all, because to me then and now it becomes disgusting. Now it becomes disgusting. You got your husband that's different. That you with your husband that's different. You married. But now you sitting over here going to this one now. No. Nobody finna share with a whole bunch of people. That's like the plate getting passed around. I don't want no parts of that. At all. And most men don't want it, ladies, so you know. So I'm just gonna leave it there, but bro, get in the comments. This is a really serious conversation. It's a very serious mindset, and we do need to talk about it, because the majority of them, just how they think, just listen to the words they use. They're willing to sleep with whoever gonna give them the money and pay their bills, keep their lifestyle afloat, even if that means going behind your back and doing something else. There was one more thing I'm gonna throw as a bonus at the end of it. There was a chick, she bragged about it on social media. She was in a relationship with a dude was doing everything for her. Great example too. And the dude went to go get his hair cut. She used to take down niggas' head. You know, she used to do niggas' hair. He went to go get his hair cut. And while he went to go get his hair cut, she dropped him off and she went and sucked the other guy's dick whose hair she was doing for $1,000. He offered her $1,000 to come let him get off in her face and her mouth. And she said she went and made that quick $1,000 while Buddy was at the barbershop and cleaned back up, and he didn't even know. Now imagine he come to the barbershop to come out and she kissing him. Oh baby, you look good. Giving him a kiss in the mouth, and she just went over there and did that. Ladies, that's what'll get you hurt. That shit right there will get you hurt. And you ain't gonna tell no man what he should do. All you ladies gonna say, oh, he shouldn't do that. No. And plenty of men will agree. Ladies, you will get hurt if you do some shit like that. Men don't play that disrespect. Men are big on respect. And when you disrespect, that's the greatest form of disrespect you could do. You giving away his shit and you lying to him. If he were to find out you did that, you get hurt about that, going and putting your lips on him, and you just got through putting your mouth on this other guy. So yeah, you could get hurt about that shit. Anyway, she bragged about going and making that quick $1,000 while he was at the barbershop, about how quick she was able to get up and let the other dude get off in her mouth and swallow it in. She come over here and get with this other guy, her man, go pick him up from the barbershop like nothing ain't happened. And she bragged about how quick she made $1,000. Listen to it. She was willing to sell and jeopardize her relationship and sell her body part for $1,000 to a guy whose hair she was doing, because she did hair. She was willing to sell herself for that quick $1,000. He offered her a price that she couldn't refuse. He knew she had a man. He didn't give a shit. He wanted that shit done, and obviously he done did it before. By the words that's coming out of her mouth, he had done it before. That wasn't her first time doing it. Because for him to offer her that money and her to take that money and go, he said, come over here and do this for me and I'm going to give you a grant. Because he done got it before. See, she tried to tell the story and slip. By just saying that, you know that ain't her first time around the track. Or how would he even come at her like that if he didn't already do it with her like that before? And he obviously was paying her to do it and throw the price up, and she came on over and did it. So honestly, she's probably been doing it the whole time she's been with her man, but that was the one time she made the $1,000. That one time she made the $1,000 in that little bit of time it took him to get his hair cut. He might have had to wait in line. It take a while to get a haircut these days. So that's what she did, and that's what happened. Also, I want to add, She average, right? And she look a little heavy too. So she average, right? She deserves an average lifestyle. She wants to live above her means. She not she can do it if she save her own money and budget it and buy the stuff. But she willing to go sell everything off of herself and jeopardize her entire relationship for a whole year with this guy just to live above her means. And she don't want to pay for it. She wants someone else to pay for it. That's a very important point. You also have to look at the price. If she ain't rich, it didn't make her richer. She threw away everything. Pennies. Traded her dollars for pennies. She got a guy that taking her out. Her ex obviously wasn't doing that. Now that she with another guy, she's confusing the situation, thinking, well, he taking me out this one, and now my ex is paying my bills. No. Now he treat me right. Now he doing more for me. No. Your ex is doing what he was doing, but now you had to fend for yourself. So now you valuing what he was doing for you that you didn't value. That's why he gone. You treating him fucked up because she said it in her own words. He wasn't treating me right because he wasn't doing. Now he treating me better because he realized that he didn't treat me so good. No. You realize that he's paying your bills. You realize the role he was playing because when he removed from when the maintenance worker was taken from the picture, now the shop and the place gets dirty. The land gets all fucked up. And the maintenance of the land in the house, that person's gone. So now she got to do it all and she couldn't do it. So now she respecting her place with him. That's why she gave him some. Then that's why. So she valuing what he did. But in her mind, because he paying her bills and doing the same stuff that he kept her lifestyle up, sound like he was above average man financially. Okay. She willing to go back because obviously he had a good job and he was paying the bills, right? Listen to what I'm saying. But he wasn't doing all this stuff because he got to go out there to make the money to pay the bills. But now over here with the guy she with, he taking her out. He's spending a lot of time with her. He watching movies, being affectionate. All these things that the other one wasn't doing, she getting this guy to do it. The stuff that she values is with this guy, but the boyfriend. But the stuff that she want the boyfriend to do the job of the husband, but the boyfriend ain't gonna do the job of the husband because he's not the husband, ladies. He's not the husband. He's the boyfriend. That's why he ain't doing that. She ain't his fucking wife. She ain't living with him. That's not his problem. So now, she's getting the best of both worlds. She getting 2 men to give her the best of both worlds. Because she want to keep her lifestyle, she willing to throw her dollars away. That's her dollars. That was her future. She could have, if he done been dating her a year and she older, where is she going to go but down from there? Because as she get older, her looks going to fade and all her shit going to go worse than what it is. She already average looking. And then she'll look like she's a little overweight. So she going her numbers on the scale, I'm guaranteeing you she overweight. Got a little thickness to her. And so the two guys are doing their thing. She decent, body-wise. Not great. And then look at her face. And then she's sitting over there trying to cheat on somebody. She should be happy and running with what she got. Ladies, this is how it's supposed to go in case you don't know. Or you went too far off track to understand it. Whoever you choose, you stick with that person you chose. That's it. You stick with that person you chose. Which means if you can't go out to the restaurant this weekend because they ain't got it, you don't go out with somebody else. You stick with your guy and you don't go to the restaurant. If he can't go, you can't go. Y'all going through it together. That's why it's called the relationship. Y'all going through it together. But what you guys are doing is saying, well, shit, he can't go, but I can still go. So I'm going to go here and get Paul to take me. I'm going to call my ex, get him to take me. I'm going to sell this guy and get him to take me. Because I want to go. So you're saying, fuck this guy. I'm going to go here and talk to this guy because I want something. It don't matter about my relationship or my marriage or the year or the 2 years or the 5 years or the ring or none of the shit. Because the minute that you accept Paul's offer or you get Paul to do it, you just shitted on everything over here you just built with the other guy. And I had to throw this in there because this is very important. I don't think I touched on it enough. these mindsets are very important, guys, because if you understand a person's mindset, it can let you know if this is a person you want in your future, or if it's not a person you want in your future. If this is a person you can build with, or it's not a person you can deal with. That's why you want to have these conversations. It will spare you some time. A couple of hours of your life sitting down really talking to somebody on a serious level will spare you a couple of years of your life. Because he gave a whole year and didn't know what was going on. I mean, he suspected it, obviously, because he questioned it. But he didn't know. He didn't know it was to this degree. Now, when he go back and sit down and think about everything she must have did, this is where the shit gonna hit the fan, right there. Also, one more important thing. Let me show you what she actually has. So she just lost her dollars. She traded her pennies for dollars. Because she got rid of the guy that she really liked. Over her ex, which is her ex for a reason. Her ex is sleeping with somebody else. He ain't going back to a woman that just took him to the cleaners and took him through some shit. So she thinks she got her ex, but all he's seeing her is drop some money to you and go on about my business. I'm gonna pay your bills, I'm gonna hit it, and I'm gonna go on about my business, right? So she ain't got the ex, she ain't got none of this stuff, because no, she ain't got the ex either, because he ain't never gonna get back with her. He's just paying it to hit it, right? So she actually got nothing, and she got to go back to the drawing board. Little do she know, but I guarantee you, she's still trying to date and find somebody to be with now. And she gonna run off and tell the story and say, he just threw everything away after a year. I ain't gonna be putting no more into these guys. I'm gonna stop, getting serious because I'm just getting hurt. When she's the one that's doing all the hurt. She's the one doing the hurt. She just fucked him over and don't see it. She see what he did. She don't see none of what she did. And the reason she ain't really hearing what he's saying, because they have selective hearing, guys, in case you didn't know. The reason her brain ain't interpreting it, because she been living in the false make-believe world all this time. So what make-believe has become real, and what real is not real to her. Because she don't want to hear it, because she tried to shun it out. She don't want to hear that. So everything that he just told her, that relationship is on her that fucked it up. But she gonna say he threw it away and he didn't love her when she go tell the story. And I guarantee you that's what she gonna do. And you can hear it because of what she said. Just go listen to the words. You didn't really love me. You could just stop talking to me like that. So this ain't unconditional love. Well, she thought she was gonna do that and gonna call that unconditional. See what I mean by the words being powerful and taking words and trying to make them into your own meanings? So I said this in other videos, and she's proved it right here. Her meaning of unconditional, you go do what you want. But if he went and did that to her, oh boy, she'll throw up. She would never want to talk to him again. It'll be so hurt and so angry and trying to fight him and hurt him, and especially if she was putting money and time into it, man, she'll be ready to kill him. But she can't see what she did to him, and she can't see that why he feel the way he feel. She's an idiot. They're all stupid, if you ask me.
Here we go. Beetlejuice, you're first. And here is your question. Spell red.
Red? L-S-T-E-R.
All right. Is that your final answer?
My final answer.
All right. All right. All right. You have two right. And Beetlejuice, you have none right. But it's only 2-0. You could come back.
I could come back with
anytime.
All right, let's go to our third question. Spell red.
Spell red?
Yeah.
L-A-E-T-E-R-D.
Close, but not right. Go ahead, Gary.
I-E-D.
That is correct. You're on a roll.
The ones who think like this. So she ain't got shit in the end. She goes back to the drawing board, the chopping block. She got to go back out there, put herself back on the market and start all over again. And listen to me, you think she learned her lesson? She didn't, guys. She's going to keep her ex and keep taking the money because she still want her bill paid. But since he ain't with her and won't get with her, she going to go out and go talk to somebody else, go to fucking him and keep telling him the same lie. Because her lie got caught with this guy and it failed. So, but her lie still going with the other guy, so she going to keep what she got. That's why she didn't feel so bad, because she fucking two guys. She really wanted this guy, but she still got something. That's how she looking at it. But she really ain't got nothing. As her looks start to fade, his money gonna start to dwindle down on what he want to do. And he meet a bad chick and he get with her, he gonna cut this one completely off. If the bad chick is really with him, and she gonna get left behind. So she got a small hourglass of time to get her shit together. Or start using her own, put on her big girl pin and start paying her own bills like a big girl would. Fucking stupid ass, bro. Just fucking stupid. I just needed to say that. Anyway, I could go on and on with this shit about any of these situations, but y'all get in the comments, tell me what you think. But yeah, this is horrible, bro. And this is the mindset of the majority of the women out there. I would say 95%. Only 5% are good. And they're like finding a double needle in the haystack, and then the bad ones pollute the good ones. Because the good ones sit there and listen to the bad ones. So the bad ones pollute the good ones. So you can't work with shit like this.
Letter is F. F is for fuck you.